up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. So I did get a haircut yesterday, and I'm scared to show you guys because I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if you guys are going to approve. Camtech, thank you for the 2 roses over there on TikTok. Friends, I don't know if I should show it to you guys. Please, if you guys smash these likes, if we get to 20 likes right now, I will expose the haircut. But if not, we must. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to smash these likes, subscribe, share this stream out with friends so more people can know about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and everything going on. Guys, I'm scared. I need 2 more likes. Two more likes so I could get up. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. All right, I'll get up. I hope you guys are doing well. I was just messing around. I did get a haircut yesterday. Thank you, J-Bach. I appreciate it. I did get a haircut yesterday, so I hope you guys do like it. You guys can enter the poll and drop your thoughts over there. But it's nice to see everyone. Make sure you guys, again, smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people know about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and everything going on in this space. And make sure we achieve our goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. It would be absolutely amazing because this is the last stream of the week. And I know it's an early stream, so let's make this one count for sure. I want to make sure I shout out our lovely sponsor, Market Cipher. Market Cipher is so zesty. Make sure to use that code in that link in the live chat in the description, as well as code ZESTY or code missteencrypto at checkout for 20% off. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. We got Randy, we got Ozzy in the chat. Ozzy, we love Ozzy. Alexandra G, nice to see you. Patrick Murphy, what's up? Automatic Beats, nice to see you. Retro Mike, I know Retro Mike said in the chat that he needs a cheer up stream, so I got you. Here's all the zest, Mike. Hugs to Mike, because Mike is awesome. He contributes to the channel a lot. He's always positive. He's always trolling me as well, which gives me amusement. You know, I like when Retro Mike trolls. It gives me a little giggle wiggle. So thank you for joining me, Mike. I hope you're feeling more positive now. You're feeling the zest infiltrating your life. We got a B Team Crypto. Lazarus is here as well. Matthew K is here. Nice to see you. We got, who else is here? John Germain, balling on a budget. Spenny Fear said Yahoo. We always like to Yahoo. I used to like Yoo-hoo a lot. The chalky milk Yoo-hoo. How do you guys feel about Yoo-hoo? Do you guys drink Yoo-hoo? We also have Nemesis in the chat. Nice to see you. We have Broke Oshi. Hola, GM. I love how hype you are in there. Oh, sheesh. Guys, it is an amazing day. John Foster, nice to see you. Hope you and little Emma are doing well. We got Kenny O watching with his daughter, Sophia. We got John Foster maybe watching with little Emma. And then I have my little Emma that throws toilet paper at me in the other room. So this is a nice little gathering we got here. Thank you guys again for joining me. Again, keep in mind 100 likes and 100 live viewers is our goal. John Foster said, I'm in the Starbucks line. You came on a little early. I got the notification. Yes, I am live early today because little sister has a prom. So Emma is going to prom today. It's a very special day in a teen's life. Emma's lucky because she actually got to have that experience. When I was in high school, that wasn't even allowed because of the closures and the restrictions that we have in the world at that time, which was very unfortunate. But now I'm gonna live vicariously through her. She's getting her hair done. She's gonna look so good today. She got her nails done yesterday, and now I'm gonna help her out and be there for her when she goes on this lovely journey that is being a senior in high school. So I am here early today. I want to make sure that I am there for fam, but I'm also here for the Zesty fam because you guys are my family too. I can't just take off and be like, I'm not coming on at all today. That's a little bonkers. All right, let's get after it, guys. We're going to get into the news. Thank you guys again for coming. Thank you for all the love for Emma in the chat. That's very nice. Lazarus Hansen, not sure if I've ever drank a Yoo-hoo. Do you guys know what Yoo-hoo is? No, you got to know what Yoo-hoo is, dude. You got to know. This is what it is. I mean, like, Yoo-hoo was pretty popular, like, you know, especially when I was little. I remember, like, they were everywhere. Like, there were juice boxes, the bottles, the whole thing, the whole shebang. This is it. If you guys have ever drank this, then you are a true American. You have lived life. I don't know. Do you guys drink Yoo-hoo? All right, well, let's jump into the stream. All right. We got Bitcoin this morning, $26,373. Oh my gosh, Rob, that's funny actually. We have, according to Market Cipher, we're seeing a little bit of momentum kind of shifting, spiking down here on the bearish end. Hopefully we could, I do see a green dot and then a red dot printed after. So we're having some like mixed signals going on here. Momentum, I'm looking for a momentum shift. Even the VWAP is spiking down pretty confidently. We would like to see that turn around dramatically, just go bam, and just have a good time. And like, let's have a pump for Bitcoin. I know a lot of people are getting impatient right now because, again, we're only up 0.25%, which means we've barely done any trading since the day opened. Even here, we have some red money flow coming in, which is kind of supporting why we're not really pumping, why we're really not doing anything with price, because we're not significantly under the zero line. We're just kind of like sitting here. We're waiting for something to move. We need the bulls or the bears to make a move already. Now, we are below the bottom of our range. The bottom of our range was, of course, 27,163. We're sitting here now, waiting for something to happen here with Bitcoin. We've been sideways trading here basically since May 11th. So it's been 2 weeks sitting here pretty much. We saw some wick lows here in this area, breaking below the bottom of our range towards the end of March. So it is pretty interesting that we saw some wick lows here, but we pumped up to around 31K Bitcoin, retraced to this point. Now, there was another wick low here from the 12th that went down to $25,800 about Bitcoin. Now did see a wick low today of about that. Let me get rid of my circle so I can see. There we go. So we did see a wick low of 25,864, basically the same low that we made on that day, May 12th. So it's very interesting what's going on with Bitcoin. I was even saying it a few days ago, maybe this wick low can forecast our future of a level that we may see again. Now, I hope that we don't close at 25.8. That would make me so sad. I don't want to close at $25,800 today. Drop a 1 in the chat if you think we're going to close in the red at $25,800 today, or do you think we're going to have a green day? So drop a 1 for red and 2 for green. I really do hope that we could have a nice pump today and revisit where we saw the open of yesterday's candle at 27,265. I don't understand why Bitcoin loves 26K so much. We need to get out of there. Even the volume here, it makes sense why there's red money flow according to Market Cipher, because look what's happening, fam. There's close to nothing going on. Oh, it's a red day, people are saying on TikTok. I don't know, fam. I hope not. I really hope not, because I'm over this. I don't want to see any red anymore. I want to see green days. I want to see Bitcoin have the glory it deserves. I mean, listen, we saw in this matter of like 2 months, but 2 to 3 months, a 70+% increase in Bitcoin's value. So you can't be greedy. I guess that 3-month amount of excitement really just put us to shame, and just told us we have to wait. So we're going to have to, again, wait it out and see what happens with Bitcoin. And I think, of course, this is when the market tests you. The market is just squeezing you until you either want to quit or you give up. But I think, obviously, if we're here, none of us are giving up. And we know what Bitcoin is. We know why we're here. And we know that Bitcoin is inevitable. And we're going to look back at this range, and just like we did this one over here and nap time over here, we're just going to look at it as something that was just difficult to go through, but something that we passed without even the blink of an eye. Because this time flies by, friends, flies by. Next thing you know, we will be soaring. And I do think that we have a lot of bullish momentum here with Bitcoin. I really don't see anything that's scaring me to say that we are going to have some detrimental times with Bitcoin. I really don't. I think we're just sideways trading until people get really bored. And when people get really bored and when people get really stressed out, that's when Bitcoin makes its move. Even Ethereum really not doing anything. Like, talk about being basically up 0 or down 0%. We're literally up in the green for Ethereum 0.08. So basically no movement going on today. Absolutely wild. But we are at $1,800 Ethereum, $1,801.54 Ethereum to be absolutely accurate with you. Now, we do have some green money flow with Ethereum, which we are not seeing with Bitcoin. We are seeing a little bit with Litecoin, but not as strong as with the money flow. But why is that? We have a bunch of ERC20 tokens trading. So, of course, my friends, what do you use to pay the gas fees? You use Ether. And that is why it is so valuable right now and why it's holding $1,800 pretty well. Even though yesterday we did see under $1,800 Ethereum. $1,800 Ethereum while we were on stream. The momentum is building up here. Really not much going on here. I mean, the VWAP is confidently below the zero line, which I don't love. But it is what it is. I know that at least we have some good green money flow coming here, and it doesn't seem like it's coming down. I hope it doesn't, but it seems like it's just kind of like wavering there. It's kind of just staying steady. We are at like a little midway through our range here. We did have like a little resistance here, which I wanted to point out, which was like $1,821. That was a point that we had to break. And it seems like right now we couldn't even we fell below that level. And it seems like we didn't even try to test that today. So I hope that we could break 1820 Ethereum. That would be pretty spicy. And then we could maybe move on to the top of our range, which is around $1,912 Ethereum. But again, I'm not being greedy. It is what it is. Sideways trading is the game we play. Not every day are you going to see these amazing pumps and Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. This is just proving to you that this is not a get rich quick thing. A lot of people want to get into crypto, try to trade this and make millions right away, but you can't do that. You have to be patient. You have to be able to spend some time in the market. And this is what it's teaching you. This 2 months, 3 months of sideways trading, guys, come on. We're better than this. We know that this is the time to either accumulate if that's how you feel or hodl on, because we know that around $2,000 above $2,100 Ethereum, above 32K Bitcoin, that's maybe those FOMO levels where people are saying, wow, we're almost near halfway through to our all-time high. This is maybe the time to keep in the game. Geek of all trades is over there on TikTok. Come over on YouTube, my friend. Motivation, nice to see you. We're going to continue on to Litecoin. So really, again, nothing really going on with Ethereum. Litecoin was actually in the red before, down 1%, but it seems to be picking back up again. It's up. It's actually down 0.92%. Litecoin is sitting at $85.05. Now, again, really interesting stuff going on with Litecoin that we are watching for. I'm very excited about Litecoin. I think Litecoin is so zesty, dude. I say that every day, but I really do mean it. Now, we do have Litecoin. The money flow was nicely in the green. And then we came down a little bit. And I think this is because the BRC20 craze is starting to ease off a little bit. The meme coins, they're still trading pretty well, but not as strong as they were 3 weeks ago. So Litecoin was the alternative. A lot of people were using Litecoin and still are using Litecoin to be able to transact fast and cheap, where obviously Bitcoin fees were getting too high and Ethereum's fees were getting too high. Now we're seeing a little bit of the meme coin craze starting to ease off. So maybe this is a reason why we're seeing a dab of red money flow here with Litecoin, but I think Litecoin is still really zesty. It's still really relevant right now, and it's only going to become more relevant once the meme coin season kicks back off again in full force and when altcoin season fully pops off, because I know meme coins are just part of the altcoin movement. So I do hope this VWAP, this yellow wave as well, pops back above the V line and we make a nice switch. That would make me happy. We could also check out Litecoin right here. So Litecoin's being pretty spicy right now. Again, we've been pointing out that we've just continuously been making higher lows for Litecoin. As you can see here, higher low. And now this is our chance to make a fourth higher low. Now, the higher lows just tell me that even though Litecoin can pump in retrace, it doesn't make the same low. It just keeps building up. I do see, again, we had a wick low today of $82.62 Litecoin, even though we're sitting at $85 Litecoin now. I know 85 was a little for Litecoin in the past, but our low here, our wick low was around $75. Our lowest close was around $77.76. So as long as we are staying above that level and we could rebound from here and yet again make another higher low, that gives me a lot of good confidence. Even if we don't make a higher low, I still think Litecoin is extremely relevant. You see a little bit of volume coming in here. People are going to continue using Litecoin. And of course, the Litecoin halving is coming up. Let me get the Litecoin halving countdown up for us. The The Litecoin halving is really soon. So August 2nd. So we have around 69 days until the Litecoin halving. So this is really interesting. We're at a really interesting point for Litecoin. So especially if we keep making higher lows, that just makes me even more zesty and makes me feel better about Litecoin as well. The halving, of course, is the same halving that happens with Bitcoin every 4 years. The block reward for the miners gets cut in half. So this is going to be a cut down from 12.5 Litecoin down to 6.25 Litecoin per block post halving. And again, this is 69.5 days away. So I'm really excited for Litecoin. Martin, nice to see you. Litecoin is a better Bitcoin is what you're saying. Crypto, welcome to the show over there on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on TikTok. I think Litecoin, again, I think Bitcoin has its purpose, which is being a store of value and being able to send and receive that value. I do think, of course, with the rise of BRC20s, the 20 tokens, the rise of ordinals, and especially if mainstream adoption really comes through on layer 1 Bitcoin, where it's going to be a little bit harder for the average person to maybe spend Bitcoin because it's going to take a little bit for the block confirmations. And it's going to be a little expensive. Now, I know maybe some people are like, what about Lightning? What about Lightning? I love Lightning Network. I think it's great. However, it's not really feasible for a lot of people in the future to use Lightning Network because the nodes might get too expensive to run. In addition to that, the fees on Lightning might end up having to kick up because so many people are going to want to use it. So I do think there's going to be a lot of things with Lightning Network that are going to be brought up in the future that maybe Lightning Network is going to be used, but really not popular. And I do think Litecoin, that's where Litecoin comes in, because Litecoin created Lightning Network. Charlie Lee, Jack Mallers did the first ever Lightning transaction. Litecoin has Lightning, but it doesn't need it because already layer 1 Litecoin, you pay a penny or less in fees now. Even when it hit a record high amount of transactions, I believe is last Monday, because of all the BRC and ERC20 tokens, people were using Litecoin. It hit record amount of transactions and it didn't even touch the network. Didn't cause any stress on the network at all. So, and it has a finite supply of 84 million Litecoin, has MWeb technology to give its privacy and fungibility. I mean, listen, why is Litecoin at this? I don't know. I think Litecoin has a really bright future, and I think a lot of people are starting to talk about it more often now because of obviously its relevance and how people realize that we do need an alternative to Bitcoin for transacting and storing value. Woo! Geek of All Trades is over there. Nice to see you over here. Chris Six is here as well. MTC is lit earlier in the morning. Thanks, no. I'm always lit. I really enjoy this show, so I'm always going to be lit for you guys. Crypto Wizard, hi, nice to see you. You just finished the hike. That's very nice. No G, why am I so early? Because I have some things to do today. Have to be there for the family. Joe Harvey, happy Thursday to you. Hold on, did I miss anyone? Matthew Miller. Okay, nice to see you as well. I think I got everyone. Hondaland is here. Andrew is here. Big Dog is here. Cool. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to the show. If I didn't say hi to you yet, make sure to say hello in the chat and be like, oh, you missed me. Oh, V2 Lions is here. Colin McKenzie. We got Frank in here. Cool. Cool. All right. Yes, Andrew, hello. Chris said you wish you had a family. You have a family. We're right here, my friend. We're right here. The Zesty fam is everyone's family. This is a beautiful family. Thank you, Joseph, for the rose. Appreciate it. Hi, Fweddy over there on TikTok. A lot of friends here today. A lot of friends. Have I had coffee yet? Yes, I did actually have coffee right before the stream, and I kind of regret not finishing it because I want more. So I don't know. I might grab a nice coffee after this. It's still early. It's only like 11 a.m. I might grab a nice coffee, feel a little zesty today. I got things to do. Need some caffeine up here, We're going to talk about Ron DeSantis right now because this is some crazy stuff. Oh, thanks, Geek of All Trades. You like the haircut? You said it looks bouncy? I feel bouncy. I do. I feel bouncy. Geek of All Trades. You understand, right? You get a haircut and it's just freedom. I feel so light, and it was the quickest haircut I've ever done in my life. I go in there, the appointment was at 3:00. I go in there, she saw the lady that was doing my hair was talking to me and my sister. We were just sitting there chatting, and then within 10 minutes, not even, she's starting to put stuff in my hair, product, and I was like, we're done? And she was like, yeah. I was like, wow. She goes, Yeah, and we cut a lot of hair too. I was like, oh, cool. So I was out of the hair salon within 30, 40 minutes. That was the quickest haircut I've ever had in my life. One of the coolest hairstylists I've ever had too. She's really chill. So it was a good time. So thank you for that, Geek of All Trades. You said freedom fades for shizzle. Freedom fades. That would be a great barbershop. Absolutely, dude. Except Bitcoin, except Pigeon for Retro Mike, because you know Retro Mike's not gonna get his haircut unless he's paying with Pigeon. Get some braids. I like braids. Braids are cute. Alexandra G, haircuts are therapeutic for me. Love them. I love them too, Alexandra G. And you know what? I lacked because I didn't really lack. You know, I went for my last haircut was like 9 months ago before this. And usually people go like every 3 months, every 6 months. But the way like this girl did my hair last time, it really lasted. And I felt like, you know, it grew a lot and it was time now. Like I really needed it. But I'm happy. They're 40 minutes, that's 35 minutes too long. Maybe for a guy, but girls, like when they get their haircut, usually it's like an hour and a half ordeal. Like it's some crazy stuff. Have a good day, Geek of All Trades. Justin Eubanks, welcome to the show. John Foster, Emma's watching. Say hi. Hi, John and Emma. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're enjoying your day. No braids get bangs. Oh no, I will not get bangs. I'm not hating on the bangers, the people that have the bangs, but no. I can't do bangs. I will not rock that. I will not rock that. And curly hair, you can't do that. You can't do curly hair bangs. That's too much. Um, I'm glad you don't wear fake eyelashes. I don't. I don't wear fake eyelashes. These are the real ones. These are the real ones. I just have really good mascara. Like, you know, we're gonna get into we're gonna get into the show. I want to talk about Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis, Elon Musk, and David Sachs made history yesterday. History on Twitter Spaces. Initially, this Twitter Spaces with Elon Musk, Ron DeSantis, and co-hosted by David Sachs was supposed to be on Elon Musk's Twitter account. But because of the, I guess, scaling problems with Twitter, and because so many people tried to overload it, Elon Musk's Twitter space had near 1 million viewers before they even started. I remember being in the room and there were like 800,000 people that were waiting. Of course, to fix the scaling issues, they then went on David Sachs's Twitter, and David Sachs was able to host the space from there. And I was there. They had around maybe 300,000 people live, maybe a little over that. And overall, around 3 million people tuned into this one Twitter space. This was around an hour, 15-minute Twitter space. A lot of things were being discussed in this. Of course, Ron DeSantis did announce that he was running for president in 2024. He was going through all the things he was planning on doing. Again, I'm not political. I don't care about left, right, diagonal, horizontal, whatever it may be, blue, red, purple. I don't care. What I'm talking about, I vote for freedom. I vote for Bitcoin. I want to hear about Bitcoin. I want to hear about cryptocurrency from all of these candidates. I don't care what side they're from. What I was paying attention to the most, and obviously they saved it the best for last on the Twitter space. About an hour in, you can find it, where they started to talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Now, of course, one of the big things that we've been dealing with here is that there is no clarity on what even a digital asset is. We can't even get that definition from the SEC. They even said they have no reason to even give us the definition. People want to innovate here. People want to create companies here. But unfortunately, they're leaving the United States to go elsewhere in order to innovate. We don't want that. So Ron DeSantis started commenting on that and how he feels about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and how people can run their businesses here. So I'm going to play a clip from the Twitter Spaces. And here we go. Oh, wait, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you guys hear it? No sound. Hold on. Does it work if I do this?
FTX, but really high quality, good company. Basically, it refers
All right, sorry, guys.
economy, what people could not achieve through the ballot box, our rights
in Silicon Valley and fintech companies. Basically, it refers to an effort by the federal government, including the SEC, to basically regulate blockchain and crypto companies out of existence. They really feel like they're being driven out of the country. And I'm not talking about scammy ones or the totally fake ones like FTX, but really high quality, good companies, including companies that are public like Coinbase. And these guys are basically begging the government for just a framework. They're just like, tell us how to operate legally and we'll do it. I guess where do you come down on this? What is your view, I guess, broadly of Bitcoin and people's right to hold Bitcoin and to transact Bitcoin?
And Dogecoin.
You have every right to do Bitcoin. The only reason these people in Washington don't like it is because they don't control it. And they're central planners and they want to have control over society. And so Bitcoin represents a threat to them. And so, as you're saying, they're trying to regulate it out of existence. Look, could Congress enact a statute to ban things like Bitcoin under the Constitution? They may be able to do. I would oppose that. I think people should be able to do Bitcoin. But Congress has never addressed this in this fashion. And for the bureaucracy to just do it on their own and make it so people can't operate in that space, that's what we mean when we say we've got to return the government to the people's elected representatives who are our voice to be able to make these decisions. And so as president, we'll protect the ability to do things like Bitcoin. I think these are people that are sophisticated. They can make decisions. There's risks involved with it, but let them do that. I just do not have an itch to have to control everything that people may be doing in this space. And I think that the current regime, clearly, they have it out for Bitcoin. And if it continues for another 4 years, they'll probably end up killing it.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think that is the strong feeling of people in Silicon Valley who are in this space. And I think we'll be heartened to hear your answer on that. I mean, the weird thing is that, and there is a huge constituency of crypto Twitter. So for people who are maybe part of political Twitter who are wondering why we're talking about this, it really has a big audience for this topic.
Dogecoin too, I just want to emphasize. It's a big deal.
Yeah. Bitcoin and Dogecoin. So shout out to all the Doge fans out there. Yeah. But the weird thing is that this administration, they seem to.
How dope was that? Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. So this is what's going on with Elon Musk and Ron DeSantis and David Sachs. So when asked about SEC not giving any clarity towards crypto and the community here, he said they want to regulate crypto out of existence. And if they want to ban crypto, I will not be for that. Everyone has the right to do Bitcoin. We can do Bitcoin, guys. And he said he wants to give regulatory clarity. He wants to be able for people to be able to do Bitcoin. And of course, Elon threw and Dogecoin. So Elon making sure he throws in that Dogecoin. People are going to prosper with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. They understand that. Even Ron DeSantis said the reason why they want to regulate crypto out of existence is because they can't control it. They can't control Bitcoin. They can't control DeFi. It's decentralized finance. Bitcoin isn't run by one centralized entity that controls how much gets created and where it goes to. No, there's transparency here. It's proof of work. Computers all over the world using energy to solve complex math algorithms and form blocks on the blockchain and be able to send and receive, transact value whenever you want, wherever you are in the world, instantly, permissionlessly. It's a global community, not just one country. So it's really amazing that Ron DeSantis is on board with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, wants to give us clarity, and wants to let crypto prosper. Which brings me to my point of the title of the show. Can crypto go mainstream because of a 2024 candidate? Not just saying Ron DeSantis can bring it mainstream, because he's not the only candidate that is rooting for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Ron DeSantis is standing up for Bitcoin and crypto. Started to talk about later how he doesn't like CBDCs and that CBDCs are a surveillance tool and they want to control everything you do, and that Bitcoin is the opposite of that. There's another Republican candidate. His name is Vivek. He's actually accepting Bitcoin and donations. And you could, if you donate to his campaign, you get an NFT afterwards, which is really forward. Then you have on the Democratic side, you have Robert F. Kennedy Jr., where he is coming out accepting Bitcoin donations through Lightning, and you are able to be a part of his community that way. And he said he's on board with Bitcoin. Both RFK and Vivek said they're on board with Bitcoin and that we have the right to hold Bitcoin, use Bitcoin, and transact Bitcoin. So we have 3 presidential candidates that are willing to take Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to the moon in terms of freedom, allowing us to use it and not giving us such heavy regulations where a lot of people probably won't even have access to it if they keep doing this. But of course, people will find a way to have Bitcoin, even if they choke out all the on-ramps and off-ramps. They couldn't stop the internet. They couldn't stop people from using the internet. Like I said, the internet is code as well. Running code, executing code. Just how they couldn't stop the internet, they cannot stop Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more powerful because it has something to do with value, money, owning and controlling your wealth. Yay! I thought this was really awesome, so I wanted to bring it up to you guys. So there we go. Coors Light said, let's vote out the cheaters. That's it. Let's just, like Elon said, let's just get a regular person in the office, man. Like, at least, like, you know, some of these candidates that are running are a little bit younger. Like, I'm sick of seeing, like, people that are a little older. Not to be like ageist or anything, but we need like younger people out here that know what's actually happening in this world. I mean, I think it's pretty crazy that a lot of the people that are regulating Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, they don't even know how to like a picture on Instagram or send an email. Yet they're telling me that Bitcoin is bad. You don't even know what it is. You don't know how to use it. When have you tried it? So that's just my thing. Sophisticated, nice to see you. Let's make sure we're smashing these likes, sharing the stream out with friends. We have a goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. You see we have over 60 votes in the poll. Let's match that with the likes. Mark Lane, good morning. Bullish morale. Kick the dinosaurs out of the White House. I feel that. I really do. Like, I'm not political. I don't really care about left, right, whatever. I'm just saying, like, we need young people that understand what's going on here, because obviously if we had younger people in the office, we would understand that Bitcoin crypto is the future and that other countries are taking advantage of our weaknesses and adopting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency before we do. Even third world countries, which is wild.
Emma for president.
Retro Mike, $2. Emma for president. Yo, Emma for president. That's hilarious. Imagine Emma as president. She would just be like, I can't even say what she would say because it has a curse word in it. But she'd be like, get out of here. Emma for pres. I want her to say it. Oh my gosh. Play the clip Trump posting on his platform. Oh, I did see the clip. I don't have it right now, so I can't play it for you. Jom says, hello from Thailand. Well, hello from NYC. Nice to see ya. All right. Let's get out of it. Ozzy says she would TP the White House. That's actually hilarious. Hi, Crypto Outcast. Welcome to the show. Again, make sure you guys are smashing these likes. Let's get 100 likes and 100 live viewers. I hope I don't have to leave soon. They'll let me know. Okay. Now, China. China did something really interesting. They put Bitcoin on their TV. And a lot of people saw that. Now, CZ Binance was obviously shocked by this, which I would be as well, because China's China. Obviously, they want to control everything. The digital yuan is obviously out here. You have the Hong Kong CBDC that's out here as well. So there's a lot of things going on with China that's very strict on cryptocurrency. They don't really want to allow other people to invest in it, even retail investors. You know, they're not really giving clarity on what these retail investors could buy, who clarifies as a retail investor, because I doubt the everyday person they would allow to buy Bitcoin and crypto and take it into their own custody. That I don't believe to be true at all. Now, CZ Binance put out this tweet yesterday. CCTV, China Central Television, just broadcasted crypto. It's a big deal. The Chinese-speaking communities are buzzing. Historically, coverages like this lead to bull runs. Not saying past predicts the future, and not financial advice. Very interesting what's happening here, because again, CZ Binance is saying that this kind of announcement from the Chinese government because that's who's in charge of the TV, let's be honest, is putting out this, talking about Bitcoin. This is very shocking. Now, there is a video, and I'm not going to play it because obviously it's in another language. We don't understand it. But they did show it to us. And now, because CZ Binance kind of put the green light and showed everyone in the world, basically, because Twitter is not just a US, obviously, it's a global platform, let the whole world know about China airing Bitcoin on the TV. And because of that tweet, the Chinese government took off the movie, the video. The Chinese state media removes the video on crypto after Binance CEO calls it a big deal. They wanted to slide. What they wanted to do is just slide this in low key, like, here's some Bitcoin. There you go. Know about Bitcoin. But then when it was really lit up by CZ Binance, they stepped back because obviously there's something that they don't want us to know, or maybe they don't want us to know that they're pushing Bitcoin. But this is what's going on here. Again, they removed it just the day after CZ's comment. The CCTV network removed the video from its platform, and the video program discussed the recent developments around crypto compliance in Hong Kong. It also featured a Solana-based meme coin that turned out to be a pump and dump scheme. Hong Kong recently announced that it will allow licensed virtual asset platforms to offer services to retail investors. While the announcement made way for retail investors to legally trade crypto in the country, the Securities and Futures Commission has yet to approve any crypto platforms offering those services. So CZ's assertion that the state-affiliated media company talking about crypto is a big deal arises from the fact that China imposed a blanket ban on all crypto in 2021. However, recent positive developments in Hong Kong have sparked a new speculation about its crypto stance. So again, Hong Kong has a CBDC underway that's been working on since 2017 with not just themselves, but with the Bank of Thailand, the United Arab Emirates. It's pretty wild what's going on. All these central banks have been working together for a long time. They're working together with China. So it's just something to keep in mind right now. So although China was talking about Bitcoin on their TV, they removed the video because CZ Binance blew it up. I just can't believe that's what's happening. I not that I'm shocked by it, but I just thought it was wild that because of one tweet talking about what they put on their TV, it was enough for them to take it out. Now, the EU. Oh, the EU. Actually, I want to pull up a video that I have, and I don't know why I didn't think to bring it up before and have it ready, but because I'm thinking about it now, I think it's right here. I have all these things bookmarked. All right, hold on. I think this is it. Smash these likes, share the stream out while I grab it. My video is taking so long to load. Okay. Well, I have 2 good clips that I could show you, actually. That's like really good as well. We're going to continue, though. We're going to go on and talk about what the new news is. So now the EU is targeting all these DeFi things and wants to make us feel like we should be scared. We should be scared. Let's dive in. Again, EU is targeting DeFi. They've been very scared of DeFi. Just so you guys know, the EU, all of the central banks are horrified. Now, I did show you guys a private live stream from the Bank for International Settlements. This was a private live stream, meaning that if you had the link, and only if you had the link to this live stream are you allowed to view it. I still do have the link. I will never get rid of that link. And shout out to BBB for throwing that in my Telegram. Now, all these central bankers were talking about how scared they were of DeFi because it's something that they can't control. And now they did try to say during the live stream that DeFi isn't really DeFi. But why would you be coming out with central bank digital currencies, which was a part of their conversation, if you didn't believe that there was cause for concern? Now, again, check this out. Crypto conglomerates, DeFi targets of EU financial stability watchdog concerns. The EU's financial stability watchdog has said that new regulations may be needed to cover large crypto conglomerates and smart contracts, as it warns that a digital asset and decentralized finance sector may come to pose a systemic risk to the economy. They are scared. With the new markets and crypto assets regulation, MiCA, to set a to set and take a new effect within the bloc in 2024. The European Systemic Risk Board, the ESRB, chaired by the EU Central Bank Chief Christine, warned in a Thursday report of the risks of crypto lending and staking and high leverage in digital markets. Under one policy, DeFi developers could be required to abide by specific regulations covering the design and creation of smart contracts. It floats the possibility of a mandatory code audit, pharmaceutical-style intellectual property restrictions, and the rules for oracles that transmit real-world data to automated software. Now, they're saying taking account of any market developments and experience acquired with the application of MiCA, the activity of crypto asset conglomerates in the EU, should be studied. While the past year has been turbulent for crypto assets and DeFi, systemic implications have not materialized, the report said, adding that exponential growth dynamics could mean future upsets and pose a major threat similar to the 2008 collapse of the Lehman Brothers. This is to FUD to the top degree. Again, under the policy option, it said that DeFi developers might be required to abide by specific regulations covering the design and creation of smart contracts. What they want to do is they want to know every single thing you are doing with the smart contract. And if you guys remember, they are also trying to implement a kill switch. This is something we've been knowing about for a while on this show. We've been covering it. They want to be able for, if you wanted to create a smart contract and you wanted to be not decentralized and tried to get approval for it, you might have to include a kill switch. So if they do not like what your DApp or what your smart contract does, they want to have the opportunity for you to flip the switch and shut it off. That reminds me of February 2021. Where if you look at the US and look in February 2021, the whole interbanking system went down for hours, meaning that if you wanted to send cross-border funds, if you wanted to send credit card, anything, you could not because the whole system was just off. Just like the flip of a switch, which sounds like what they want to do in the EU with smart contracts. They want to try to control everything. And why do they want to control everything? Because they need to have control. They will lose control if they do not have control over digital money. Let me remind you of what the ECB president said, the same person who was talking about the systemic risks of crypto lending, staking, and high leverage in digital asset markets, as along with keeping custody of your own funds. Let her explain herself why she doesn't want DeFi, why she doesn't want Bitcoin, and why she wants CBDCs along with control in this market.
Where do we stand? We central bankers, we have been operating as a monetary anchor in relation to the commercial banks and the private money. If we are not in that game, if we are not involved in experimenting, in innovating in terms of digital central bank money, we risk losing the role of anchor that we have played for many, many decades. And we have historical examples of period where the central bank monetary anchor was not there, and that precipitated crisis after crisis. That certainly was the case at the time of the free banking in the 19th century. Do we want to go back to those days? Probably not. I would say certainly not from our vantage point, as a result of which we have to respond to the demand for those digital payments in order to maintain the role of anchor that we have been playing regularly.
Why don't they want Bitcoin? Because they want to be the anchor of the monetary system that they have been for decades. They want to keep their hats on their head. They want to keep their seatbelt buckled because they are scared of DeFi. They are scared of cryptocurrency because they can't control it. They can't control it. So I just let her say it for you and let you guys know that Bitcoin is the answer to all of this. Crypto is the answer to freedom. They can't control every single person that transacts with Bitcoin. They can't because Bitcoin's global. They're not going to go to every single person in every single country that's running a miner, running a node, transacting on the network, and tell them they can't do it. It's impossible. Bitcoin cryptocurrency is already too big to stop. Even if they wanted to try to 51% attack the Bitcoin network, it's just really not possible at this point. Bitcoin is not stoppable. Just like the internet. When that came out, they wanted to say, why would you use the internet? No one's going to use the internet, because they knew they couldn't control how fast information was going to spread. Just how they know they can't control how fast money and value could be sent peer to peer with Bitcoin and crypto. They can't take your Bitcoin. You have to be your own bank. Paulie P is in the chat. Paulie! Welcome, Paulie. Much love to Paulie. Paulie has been like my friend since like I got on Twitter. He's a part of like the OG fam. So thank you for coming, Paulie. Appreciate you. All set minor. Pizza is delicious. I love pizza. John Legend is here as well. Who else we got? We got War Player, super villain accent. That's actually really funny. She does sound like a super villain. No G, John Legend. Yup. She can worry about it all she likes. They're losing control. The tide has turned and we the people are now in control. She can go, yep, to Ozzy. Yep, to Ozzy. Go off, dude. I do have a clip from like this Bank of International Settlements live stream. I mean, I don't know where it is. I got to go find it, but I definitely have it. Hold on. BIS. Was it under the BIS stream? I think I actually have the video. I don't want to like keep you guys waiting for too long because I feel like, oh, wow, I'm so good. I do have the stream. Oh, sheesh. I just don't know if it's going to load and I don't want to like waste anyone's time with it. But that's definitely what's been going on with all of these central bankers. Like they are absolutely horrified because they know they can't control Bitcoin. They know they can't control crypto. So what are they going to do? They have to create a central bank digital currency to be able to combat that. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I can't get the... Oh, I think I get the video to load. That's interesting. All right. I guess it...
And usually we don't...
All right. I don't know if it's going to play. We're going to continue going with the news. And if I have time after, I will get into it. So now what's going on with Do Kwon? So Do Kwon is really interesting, friends. Do Kwon has been on a roll. So 3 Arrows Capital, obviously, not 3 Arrows Capital. I'm thinking about the other guy, Suzu. So Do Kwon, a lot of interesting things have been going on with Do Kwon. So he was, of course, Terraform Labs co-founder. You guys might remember Terra Luna. You might remember UST. Collapsed, wrecked. Now, he's been all over the globe, Do Kwon, going country to country, trying to escape. He finally got picked up in Montenegro when he was trying to flee the country, apparently using false documents. He was trying to cover up his identity. He was trying to be all stealth and be like, oh no, I'm not Do Kwon, what? It didn't work. He got picked up. Apparently, he was supposed to be let out of jail on bail. But now we are hearing some new news. Montenegro High Court says no bail for Do Kwon and his fake passport case. Keep in mind that a lot of other countries want Do Kwon. The US wants to serve Do Kwon. We have South Korea that wants Do Kwon back as well. So keep that in mind. He's a man in high demand. The basic court of the country's capital has accepted a previous proposal made by Kwon's lawyers early in May to release the disgraced crypto founder and fellow defendant Terra executive Han Cheng-jun on supervised bail with a payment of 400,000 euros, which is about 435 grand, as their trial continues. The prosecution for the case made a speedy appeal against the decision before a high court took decision against that. The U.S. and South Korea have requested for Do Kwon's extradition from Montenegrin authorities to face criminal charges. The lower court now must make a decision taking into account what the higher court decided. So we're going to see what happens with Do Kwon, because you have people battling. Should this little dude get out of jail? Should we let him stay? Should we send him to South Korea? Do we send him to the United States? Where do we put little Do Kwon? This is the mystery that we have to solve. So Look at that face, little Do Kwon. full of secrets. Where did all his money go? We obviously know he had to have a bag that he ran off with. So how much money does Do Kwon have that he is just maybe sliding by? Maybe he's just sitting in Montenegrin court for a reason to put off his extradition because of how bad this potentially could be for him. I can't imagine what kind of charges and what kind of things they would do to him in maybe South Korea or here. It'd be full of craziness. I mean, like, he doesn't really have the hair like SPF, like where he's like has his hair full of secrets and maybe some ledgers, but I feel like he definitely has them hidden somewhere. Maybe not in his hair, but maybe he's got them packed away somewhere. We also have some adoption in another country. So we have China talking about Bitcoin cryptocurrency opening up to retail investors. There was talk in Tel Aviv about doing a closed loop ecosystem with people being able to buy crypto on the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange, which I wouldn't recommend doing because it completely defeats the purpose of why you're in crypto. You're buying crypto so you can withdraw it, be your own bank with it. But they're trying to make it into like a stock, which it's not. But it still is adoption. You have other banks in other countries continuing to integrate Bitcoin cryptocurrency. I believe even something with the London Stock Exchange was going on. Now, German banks are stepping in. German banks are adopting crypto, but they want to start it off for mostly institutional investors. Now, of course, this is inevitable. Banks understand that Bitcoin is obviously a complete threat to them, so they're going to have to integrate crypto in any way possible. German banks were obviously trying to avoid this, but Bitcoin is inevitable. They know this. So here, let's continue. For a long time, German banks largely neglected the crypto industry, considering it too speculative, too risky, and unregulated. Foreign institutions, neo-brokers, and crypto fintech companies such as Bitwala, Trade Republic, Bison App, and Bitpanda were primarily responsible for providing services like trading, custody, account management, tokenization, card issuing, and ATMs. The trading crypto directly at the German bank branch is not possible. Not even the big online banks like Comdirect, Deutsche Credit Bank, or ING allow their customers to trade crypto directly via a broker. The only way for customers of these banks to invest in Bitcoin and other coins is through certificates replicating the crypto. So now there's another, the Deutsche, I don't even want to try that one. The service bank, DWP Bank, took an important step in March 2023 with the launch of WP Next crypto platform, which gives 1,200 banks and savings banks in Germany access to the digital asset industry. However, it remains seen how well affiliated banks receive the offering and whether it will live up to expectations. In addition to our pilot customer, MLP Banking, we are also in close contact with DZ Bank, Germany's second largest bank by assets held, about our offer. This is the DWP Bank CEO telling Cointelegraph, adding that there are a few other interested parties from other customer bases, without disclosing who. So, of course, there's a lot of banks that serve crypto people, but it's very, very, very minimal in Germany. So now they're looking to step that up because they want to give people opportunities to get involved. And institutional investors, I understand that retail investors obviously should have the opportunity, but institutional investors jumping in is just a start. And I think that obviously it's going to spread to more people, and people are going to see that obviously if I hold Bitcoin in my treasury in the next 3 to 4 years over fiat, you're probably going to do a lot better. If you look at El Salvador, if you look at what they've been doing, the traditional media said El Salvador was going to default on its debts. The country was going to be in shambles. Not anymore. The tourism is up over 90%, and they're doing a cleanup of the country ever since Bitcoin was named a legal tender. Let me see 1 second. Okay. This is a beautiful stream, and I thank you guys for coming. No, MTC has so much intel. I do try. I do my research, guys. I really do. It's because I care about this stream. I care about you guys in the chat, that I'm not going to sit here and waste your time. I'm going to give you quality information, because there's nothing better than just coming here, knowing what you need to know, and being able to execute upon that information and figure out whether you want to buy Bitcoin, take part in this decentralized ecosystem, and just learn more. We need to learn more. We have to continue learning. We have to continue prospering. We have to continue being our own bank. There's no other mission besides the revolution, besides adoption, education, and positivity. This is what we are here for. I thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys are smashing these likes, sharing the stream out with friends, commenting in the chat. and commenting after this is over how you feel about Bitcoin, what you think is going to happen over the weekend, and if you guys enjoy my haircut, because my haircut is like making me feel so light. I feel so fluffy. I feel so light. I'm so happy. I thank you guys again for joining me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If any crazy news happens, I could try to go live again today or again tomorrow, but I will let you guys know. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you guys for being so amazing. Thank you for being a part of this revolution. We are all a part of this revolution together. Don't forget that. Have a great day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.